Alright, so this is another 2015 250 6.7 Power Stroke XLT truck. It's got 296 on it. It's here for a 5-inch exhaust, DPF back, of course. Couple complaints. Guy said it's got a map sensor code. It's got a low coolant temp code. Probably stuck open thermostats. Nothing really uncommon here. Map sensor's probably dirty. It's got this many miles with emissions on it, so meh. And I'm pretty sure it has a couple exhaust manifold leaks, as you can smell exhaust gases very, very strongly under the hood when it's running. It's bad. It's like it smells horrible. Currently updating our Maximus 5.0 because 72 freaking updates. I guess that's the bad thing about when you pay to upgrade the or keep the software up to date. And you got to download everything. Oh, it wants to block the app. What this? Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell? How are you going to block the app that this thing is built for? This seems pretty stupid to me. Whatever. I'll install those for now. Yeah, so we'll let that go. We got the pressure test on the system right now. See if there is any leaks. I don't really see any spots. Typically, like the hoses are real big. The thermostat housing is another big one. Don't really see anything. Don't see anything concerning in there. Low side pipe is still good. High side pipe doesn't look bad. Does have a new crankcase filter on it. That's a good thing. I like to see that. That's a very, 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 very rare thing for a 6.7 to come to me and it has a new crankcase filter. Man, that's a one-off deal. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see a coolant leak. I mean, I don't see anything dripping underneath the truck. Get down here and check this out. No little AC spot from earlier, but nothing. So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't low. So I guess that's something. They also said they wanted the starter changed out. Although I don't hear the starter. It sounds like there's an air pump on this truck, which it does have airbags. So that would explain that when you turn the key on, you can hear it. The air pump cycle. So I guess we'll turn the key off for now because this thing does its deal. Technology, right? Makes your life better. Also a real pain in your ass at the same time. So, well, okay, that's what we're looking at. It kind of needs an air filter too. Nope, never mind. She's good. That's it though. It's pretty clean for a truck of 4,000 miles away from 300,000 miles. Very clean. I don't see any big oil spots, which is cool. Got one little rub mark here. It's like they probably rubbed against something right there on the cab corner. That's one of the worst spots to get a dent. But man, the truck looks. That's suspicious. Okay, you see, see how the tips are black inside and it's kind of oxidized. That to me tells me this truck probably was deleted. They put everything back on it and tried it again. That's not an uncommon thing at all. Other than that, the body looks really good though. So this truck I'm pretty sure this truck definitely was deleted prior. I really do believe so. That's too suspicious for me. That alone tells me something was up. So hopefully what that should mean is that this exhaust manifold, or this I got to pull out this pipe here to check for exhaust leaks. That's what I got to do. Then bolts don't break off, but that's wishful thinking, right? I try to be wishful when I can. Can't be a negative Nancy all the time. But that's what we're looking at though. So like I said, I'm gonna do the pressure test on the system on the truck for a minute. We'll see. We'll see if there's any coolant leaks. The scary part is if it doesn't have a coolant leak, if the coolant's going in the engine. That's going to be exciting if that's the case. I hope not. I hope not. As we've seen, bad tuning on these trucks can lead to big problems, especially in the form of head gaskets and cracking heads. It's not an uncommon thing. You run aggressive timing, which again, this truck looks like it was deleted prior. The sensor's not tampered with though, so I guess that's good. Of course, it could have been a single tune there, so I don't know. Maybe the DPS is really bad. Who knows? Okay, software has been successfully installed, although it's not all the updates. Install, even though it's installing stuff for an Audi. I'll never screw with an Audi. Audi. That's it though, so we're gonna dive into this thing, start tearing it apart, and see what we got. Alright, so I decided to cancel the updates, so we're done. So the only two codes I got right now are for the particulate filter system, so the filter controls that limit, so temperature's too low, so it's not regenning. And then the soot accumulation, which is telling me it's too high. So the truck is pretty much at a point to where it will no longer regen, it will no longer clean itself, so it's, yeah, whatever, it's what to be expected. I don't have any coolant leaks. I don't have, what was I looking for? Oh, I don't have any other codes. Everything seems fine, so I don't know what they're worried about. We're gonna make a mess because our drain hose refuses to stay where it needs to. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead and start tearing this thing apart. I'm gonna see if there's any exhaust leaks, which I'm sure there is, and then we'll go from there. So let's get into it. All right. With my music playing, they're gonna get me on copyright. Oh my god, so much trouble. Alright, so it definitely has an exhaust leak. You can see the soot on the back of the manifold, so the rear port on the passenger side is leaking. They did give me approval to go ahead and do it, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and pull it off, pull the turbo off, and then take care of that manifold. So this is great, and it also sucks at the same time because then I got to do all this, right? So we'll go ahead and unbolt the downpipe from the bottom, and then well, up here we'll get everything unhooked. So get the turbo line, all that stuff off. Already got the intake on. I wanted to check the turbo. Looks like since they just changed that crankcase filter, I'm assuming that the old filter is very dirty, and all the wetness is just that was already residual. We're going to go ahead and change the thermostats as well. Put new O-rings in the upper hose, so we'll go ahead and just re-O-ring it for good measure, and that'll be it. So that's what we're going to work on now. It's like one of those things, like, yeah, I mean, I always like making more money, right? Everybody loves that. I just really didn't want to do it on this, so it's all good. All good. We'll get it done regardless. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. So we're gonna, like I said, tear this thing apart. Hopefully we can get this done today. I mean, maybe not, right? We'll see. It's all TBD. But let's dive into it. So I'm gonna start pulling everything off the bottom, and then we'll come back up top and start taking care of it. So make my life a little bit easier. Alright, so as I was saying, we believe this thing has a manifold leak. Well, I stand corrected. What I thought was a manifold leak, turns out it was not. So when I pulled this, so we pulled the passenger pipe off, I pulled this cover off. I was like, oh, look at all that soot up in there. What's going on? So, hang on 1 second. Send a little message here. So pull that off, getting ready. You know, he already approved to pull the turbo out, so we have to, we had to go ahead on funding, right? So then I get back here and hear that it's missing the stud on the downpipe V-band. So I can honestly say it's the first time I've ever had that happen to me. I've never seen one missing on these, ever. Just fall off or break. So we're going to go ahead and replace that. Then we'll put it all back together. We are going to clean this up, don't worry. I always put a little bit of RTV on these just because, I mean, all this shit's made in China. I don't really trust it. But we'll get all cleaned up, and then we'll have to drill them bolts out as they both broke. Even though we tried, we used our little, I can't even think of, not convection. God dang it, what is it? Oh, gosh, I can't even think of what it's called now. Type, whatever. Use that on it. brains all in 20 different places right now. So try to use that on, it didn't make a difference. So truck was told us to go screw ourselves, which is fine. But yeah, so we're going to put a stud on that. I'm pretty sure I got a V-band. I probably got a brand new V-band somewhere around here. So we're going to do all that, get all that on there, and then get it done. And then, and the new VP came in for this truck, VP44. It's right here. Brand new. Well, obviously it's not brand new, right? But it is new. Hopefully this one works. That one did not. So that's where we're at though. So we're gonna if we get this done in time, we may stab that VP real quick on that truck. It don't take no freaking time at all. I mean, hell, y'all saw me take it off. I'm pretty good with these. I move pretty slick. So but yeah, we're gonna put this thing on here, get this truck back together. Attempt to get it back together, I guess. We should be able to. Should be no reason why we can't. And then we'll roll on. I'm glad. Hopefully that's it. I'm pretty sure it is, because no band on that can create a problem. But yeah, because I did not want to pull the turbo on this truck. I ain't gonna lie. They fight like hell. So let's get it back together though. It's a beautiful day in paradise.